Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So does Xbox Series S and X need a new dashboard, a new OS? Now, there's an article on Windows Central that talks about it. Some people apparently want a new dashboard, a new operating system for some reason. I think it's more about the dashboard itself. They don't really care what's under the hood really. But dashboard is very important because, well, you interact with console via dashboard with all these icons, and it's quite important how it works and stuff, right? So, you want to access all your games, apps, and everything quite quickly. So there's a divide. Some people think that Xbox needs a new dashboard. Some people think Xbox doesn't need that. Now, I'm in the later camp. I don't necessarily think that Xbox needs a new dashboard because, frankly speaking, last generation, after like 3 different operating systems they use, I think they started with Windows 7, then they moved to Windows 8, and now we are on Windows 11. Obviously, it's like a core Windows 11 system, and you've got this graphics user interface on top of that, which is dashboard, of course. Now, I think it's evolved to the point that it's actually working pretty well. And obviously, I may be speaking only because I kind of got used to it, right? I kind of liked the PlayStation 4 dashboard as well. PlayStation 5 dashboard is not that great either. But Xbox is actually pretty good. Like if you actually look at when you turn on the console, right, this is what you get, right? Straight away, the main page of dashboard. And the first thing you've got like in this, basically ribbon, I guess we can call it, you can select all the games and apps you played recently, right? So the only change I would make to this is only that I would add more, because right now you've got only 6 most used. I'm not sure if you can actually pin. I don't think you can pin any of them to that to this kind of line, but so it would be cool to have some of them pinned. But every single time you start a new app, some other app that you haven't used for a while will actually get removed from this list, right? So, and you will always only have like the last 6 apps you've used, whether that's like Netflix or Microsoft Store or settings or any game. You will only have last 6 apps. Then you've got this bit, which is kind of, well, I don't necessarily need it because it just takes space, and this is all about like advertisements and that kind of stuff. And as you can see, there's not even much of an advertisement, maybe except like MLB The Show. But other than that, it's like they advertise the game, so you can play Tunic now. And there's also some information about achievements and that kind of stuff. But other than that, like that's pretty much it. So then you've got My Games and Apps, so you can actually go here, and they are pretty well, I guess, created, like segregated, I guess. Like you've got all your games over here. So the games that you've got installed on the operating system on the console actually right now, that's all your apps. There's groups you've created, you can add more and stuff, and you can actually do all kinds of stuff with groups. I show you later what's going on with that. Then you've got full library. So if you look at all the games that you own, for example, you can actually install more games. The queue, so you can actually check what is being installed and what's actually queued for to be installed and stuff, right? On top of that, there's like you can check updates, you can free up some space on the hard drive. You can check storage, right? Like I've got 2 drives over here, and a couple of other settings basically, right? So then you've got these groups basically, right? I've got like a couple of them. Like I've got my movies group, so HBO Max, YouTube, Blu-ray, red discs, and Netflix. Then I've got quick resume, so the games that are in quick resume right now, I've got one of them pinned, I think, Cyberpunk. Then I've got my games pinned to that group, so the games that I still want to play once for a while. Then I've got Game Pass over here, so I can check all the Game Pass stuff. So I can browse recently added, browse all the Game Pass games and stuff. I can check what's recent. Microsoft Store, of course, over here, and I can add more. So I can always customize and add more stuff to it, right? As you can see. So that's the cool thing about the dashboard right now on Xbox, that a lot of this stuff can be customized, and I've seen people basically have their own kind of take on that dashboard. And of course, on top of in terms of like additional features, if you press the X button on the controller, you will be presented with this particular quite quickly this particular menu, and you've got all what you need over here, right? Basically, you've got, you can access your games as well, your friends, clubs and everything, start a chat, start a party, all your achievements and that kind of stuff, right? This is capture and share, so you can live stream to Twitch, you can record latest gameplay and stuff, right? So and of course, like you've got the settings, so standard stuff like general settings, system settings basically. So I'm not really sure if anything needs to be changed, right? Maybe I would add, like I said, I would add more if they could put more these games over here, so you don't necessarily have to go like to my games and apps and select them from here, or like from like quick resume group or games group. But that's the thing, like if you really want to make it special and if you want to access some stuff, the applications and games you want to access quickly, you just go couple of groups down, like 3-4 of them, and you can access them from here. All you have to is to put those games over here, and voila, you don't have to go and like to all your games and apps and that kind of stuff, right? So it's up to you. So I think that Xbox doesn't necessarily need to change anything about the dashboard per se. I think that a lot of stuff is there. You need to manage it yourself. You need to organize your dashboard in your own way. Maybe Xbox should kind of offer like a 3 or 4 customized, options for people so they can try out or something like that. Who knows, right? Maybe something like that. But other than that, I don't think that anything needs to be changed here, because I think that this operating system is actually now quite fast. If I go to my games and apps, it's pretty quickly, as you can see. It's like half of a second and I'm there. Even if I go to a store, it loads pretty quickly, as you can see. Obviously, it loads it's up to my internet, of course, right now. But even the game store actually changed, because you can search for any app or game. You can check the games. You've got different categories over here. You've got applications. You can with different categories over here. You can even buy hardware and that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of stuff over here that Microsoft has been changing for a while now, and I don't necessarily feel like they need to change anything major, right? I don't say that. I don't want to say that they shouldn't tweak things here and there. If there's some kind of cool options here and there, like I'll give you a great example. Recently they added the Twitch streaming to the operating system. Back in the days, it used to be an app. So I used to have to go to like my apps, find the Twitch app, or or pin it to the one of the groups, start the Twitch app, then start the game, and then this way I could stream to Twitch. Now all I have to do is start the game, press the X button, and go to this tab over here, live streaming, right? And I can start live streaming on Twitch. It's simple, easy, and pretty fast as well. So yeah, I don't necessarily think that anything needs to be changed, but that's just my opinion, guys. So let me know what you think about it. Comment in the comment section below, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.